Hello, my name is Vamsi Krishna and this is One Man Art channel. Today we are going to look into the things like render. What is render and how it is used. So let's discuss about what is render and uh, which are the softwares and plugins that are used as renderers. So I'll explain everything about render in this video. Okay, let's say if you have a cube in this viewport. By the way, this is viewport. I never said it before. I'm saying it now, so sorry for that. This you are seeing right now is a viewport. Yeah, it's a viewport. So if you take something in this viewport, and you can see here the grid is visible and the background is like a gray thing happening. So we don't want that in our final output, right? So render is like taking an image of the viewport without the grid and the background. If you place the background something out there over there, then it will be visible in render as well. But now everything will be gone except this cube and the textures on this cube and the lighting that you do. Okay, yeah, this is render the current frame. That means these are the frames here. Now have 120 frames in this timeline. This is timeline and 120 frames we have here. If there is an animation that you have to do, then it won't render out like video. It will render out like 1 frame, 2 frame, 3 frame, 4th frame, 5th frame, and it will take out like pictures, the images. Every frame is like an image. So we can take into Premiere Pro or some other softwares like Resolve and After Effects. We can make it like a video. Okay, let's take a render of this thing in yeah, okay, let's go here and click on it. Then something like this will come. It will show you something like this. To be honest, yeah. We can manipulate this thing. Yeah, you can see it in here. It's totally blank because in here we have Arnold renderer. Basically, it will come to you with the Maya software from 2018 or higher Maya software that you are using. Then Arnold renderer will come as a default rendering software. It is not showing anything here because we don't have any light in our scene. Okay, let me place a light in our scene. Yeah, before that, let me show you another rendering software out there. Okay, this is Maya software render and Maya hardware 2.0, and it's a Maya vector and Arnold renderer. These are the softwares that comes with the Maya installation. This mental ray here, I installed it, so I'll show you how to if you install your plugins, then you can't see the plugin here. Then you have to go to Windows and settings and preferences and plugin manager and search for the plugin you installed here. Maybe I installed another plugins like, yeah, here, Redshift for Maya MLL. It's a Redshift plugin for Maya and it's a renderer as well. So let's load it and click auto loaded as well, because if you open Maya again, then it will be automatically loaded to your panel here. Okay, let's search for something like, yeah, here, V-Ray. This is also a plugin which is a renderer. So let's click apply to all. and these all will be selected. These all will be selected. Let's wait for some time. Yeah, okay. Now click auto load as well. This is Maya 2 MR MLL. This is a mental ray plugin, NVIDIA sponsored. And if you are using Maya software like 2019 or 2020, plugin is not there for 2019. It is for 2018 and below. Okay. M2O MLL. This is Arnold plugin. If you can't see Arnold in here, then you have to go here and turn on these. Okay. And close. That's it. Now close. I've installed all these, so you can see here mental ray is here, V-Ray is here, and Redshift is not here. It's here, but it's here. So okay, yeah. Let's open the renderer again. Okay, yeah. It is not showing you anything at all. Like report is too small. Okay, let's put in Maya software and click here. Yeah, you can see that, right? Maya software don't need any lights, but it is not that much of a good rendering software. Let's open here and click on it again. As you can see here, it's not a better rendering software. And go to my hardware and see it. It is a slightly better than that, but it's not good either. Maya Vector, it's like you can't use that. And if you're using Arnold, then you need some lights. So every rendering software you install will comes with lights of its own. So if I want to use Arnold, then go to Arnold here, and you can see lights, right? Lights, and let's take some sky dome light or something. Yeah, here. This is the color of light. You have to just use something like this. Okay. Now open the renderer and put it in Arnold renderer. And if you are using Arnold lights and using another software to another plugin to render, then it won't work. Arnold lights for Arnold only. Now just render. Yeah, you can see, right? This is what Arnold looks like. It's good, right? Yeah. And if you want to just see a part of the image and you change this here, you added a texture here, and you want to see only this thing, then you can go and take this one. Yeah, let's say you select this part here and click on this, then only that part will be rendered. Okay, and this is a snapshot. If you click this, then take a snapshot. Okay, let's delete this light here, delete it, and let's just V-Ray right now. V-Ray lights and dome light. Let's go in here, this thing, click on it to open. Just open the this thing and put it in V-Ray and render. V-Ray has its own rendering this window, like this thing, VBR or something. V-Ray frame buffer. It has its own window for that to render. Okay, yeah, as you can see this, just select, click on it, just select it, the area you want to, and just render here. Then only this part will be rendered, like the same principles, but in a different window. Let's close this as one, and I'll render it in Mental Ray right now. Mental Ray don't come with lights at all. It has Maya default lights are its lights. So let's go and take, these 6 lights here are Maya default lights. So let's take a directional light. I'll show you how to light the scene and all, but this is just just for you to explain how the render works and something like that. Okay, put it in Mental Ray and render back here. Okay, if you are using Mental Ray shaders and all that, then it will be looking much better, but if you are not using anything, it looks like this. Okay, and this Maya default light will work for all the softwares, all the plugins you install, like see here. I can put it in Arnold and render. Here, as you can see, it will work for all the softwares. Redshift, V-Ray. Let's check out this and render. My default lights will work for all the plugins you installed. Okay, Redshift here has its own lights as well, like see here, these are the lights. So let's just import the coping we made in previous video, so it will look cool to render that, right? My projects, Coptem, and we saved it as my project MA. That's Coptem, texture project MA. Code it and 6 to texture mode. Remember that what you are seeing here will be rendered. Okay, yeah, you can see, right? This is not shaded at all, so it's looking like flat thing, but if you are shaded correctly, then it will look cool. Okay, we are going to do that in the future videos, but today's lesson we are explaining about I'm explaining about this render only. So if you have any problems with installing these plugins, then leave a comment down below and I'll help you to install these. Okay, that's it for today's lesson, and see you again in the next video. Goodbye.